Well, hello everyone, and welcome to 1 week later. Now, we're going to do things a little differently today. I'll get the headline figures out the way, as I typically do, a staple of this show. So I've had this car for 550 kilometers. I've done 6.7 liters for every 100 kilometers, and I would guesstimate around 280 of those have been strictly highway driving. Now, what I want to talk about in this video is the impact of these videos. This past week, I was able to meet a man called Brad. Brad owns a 2017 Mazda MX-5 RF. And that's the car that you saw in this past video. I was able to meet Brad this past week and his son. He came out to town on his way for his holiday in Revelstoke. So I was able to check out the car, and he was able to share his story behind why he bought that car. And in an eye-opening moment, he shared that I was a contributing factor to why he bought that car. I had brought the conversation up with a friend of mine as I was on the way to another friend's wedding. Said to my friend in the driver's seat, I've always been curious, has anyone ever watched my reviews and whatever I have said has contributed to them buying or not buying a car? And we played around with the idea. Yeah, we thought it's a video, it has the impact. And one of the things you very quickly forget as a YouTuber is that the numbers that come up as the view count aren't anything more than just numbers. You think you're always chasing to get that 1,000, that 2,000, whatever it might be. You forget that they're real people watching. And for this instance, Brad was an individual that he was looking to buy this kind of car. He saw it in the dealership, he thought it looked amazing, and he wanted to gather a little more information regarding that car. So what did he do? He YouTubed it. And right about that time was when I posted my review and my 1 week later video. And I definitely threw out some examples of how that MX-5 made me a happier person. This car has done the exact same thing, and it makes me appreciate the situation that I am in even more. So Brad, thank you so much for coming out to town. It was a pleasure to get to know you and your son, and I really do hope that if anybody else is watching and has a similar story, maybe I said enough of a bad thing about a certain manufacturer that you thought to yourself, okay, yeah, maybe I shouldn't buy this car, please let me know, because I really would love to hear. Maybe one of these days I'll share my story of how I got started on this channel and kind of the situation I was in at the time. But for the people that know, they know how meaningful being able to do this is to me. And now I'm able to realize the impact that I have on other people, being able to have these opportunities, review these brilliant cars, some not so brilliant too, but still, being able to do something I'm passionate about, something that I love, and being able to take you along for the ride. So everyone, that's been a little bit different of a video for 1 week later. Thank you for everything that you've done this past year, whether it be you've just watched the video, you've liked it, you've shared it with someone else, and even if you've bought a car because of it. And until the next time, I'll see you in a car that isn't exactly a sports car.